So there's this lunatic called AMC No Limit Soldier. And at first, I didn't want to even mention this guy. I mean, he's obviously a psychopathic, lunatic, mentally deranged human being. Um, you know, your basic, typical internet troll that just wants clout, just wants to get recognized, just wants to get more subscriptions and more views, and takes the low road. I call it the low road, meaning like, insults me as a father, as a husband, as a son to my mom, whatever. Like obviously everything he's saying is not true. Saying I put my mother in a Lakewood elderly, home for the elderly, the what do you call that? Assisted living facility. This is not true. My mother has a luxury apartment. So I mean, I could go on and on and on. I mean, then he says that I ran out of money. I stopped eating. He made a video, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, and then since then I've eaten out more than this guy probably ate out in the history of his whole life. He probably, in the restaurants I went to in the last 1 week, okay, he has never ever in his entire life eaten this good, ever. But yet he's saying that, that I ran out of money and I stopped going to restaurants. Okay. So basically everything that he's saying is a lie. But once again, this is just, what people do. These losers, these waste of human life people, they have nothing better to do. I actually kind of feel sorry for people like him. I really do, because let me explain to you, this guy's making videos about me every single day. It's not like one time, 2 times. All right, that's fine. That's normal. Everybody once in a while has a little beef. This dude is making like several videos about me, I think, all the time, like each and every day. I keep seeing it come up, in the feed. It's like, ape father this, ape father that, ape father this, ape father that, ape father this. I mean, I don't know. I think secretly, most of these haters, I think they actually like me. You want to know the truth? I think that they're either jealous of my lifestyle, or they're just so blown away with how I live my life on the edge, and how I'm a very exciting, a very fun guy. I'm always having fun. My life is a 24/7 party. Like seriously, there's people out there busting their ass, you know, they hate their lives, they hate their jobs. And I think they can't get over the fact of how much I love my life and I love my family and I live my life to the fullest. So the only reason I'm mentioning this guy is he reminds me, I'm going to use boxing as an analogy. Mike Tyson was undefeated. Okay, he was undefeated. And the reason why, besides the fact that he was strong as a bull, and oh my God, was he strong, and just, Customado trained him to 24/7. He was watching all the classic boxing matches, Muhammad Ali, Sonny Liston, Rocky Marciano, and ultimately was reading books about boxing. Mike Tyson became an encyclopedia of boxing. He was the greatest of all time. In my opinion, he really was. Aside from Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson was the greatest heavyweight boxer of all time. Now, the thing was, in order to beat Tyson, they had to find his weakness. And people like Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield, they studied. They studied and they found his weakness. The thing is, Buster Douglas was a fluke. That was just a fluke. He lost his mom. He was in a different state of mind. He was in a whole different place. He came out just fighting like a Comanche. Tyson, I think at the time, had some sort of some sort of a sexual disease from what I read. And, the clap, whatever you want to call it. And he just wasn't feeling well. And, Buster gave it to him. Now, even though he did technically knock Buster out and it was a very short count, Mike Tyson should have won that fight. I mean, you still have to credit Buster Douglas for fighting like a champ. I mean, he really, really, he went like not just a 10, he went like over a 10. He went to 100. He gave it all his heart and soul. So I do respect Buster for that. But ultimately, nobody could find Mike Tyson's weakness. So finally, Lennox Lewis and Evander Holyfield realized they had to reach. Keep Tyson away. Don't let him get inside. He gets inside, hold him. Push him back out. And that worked. That tired Tyson out. He got frustrated. Evander took it a step further. Whenever Tyson went inside, not only did he hold him, he gave him a headbutt. It was driving Mike Tyson crazy, and that's why it ultimately led to him biting his ear off. But but that was the thing. He just kept. See, Evander is like, to me, is like a scientist. Okay, he's got the plan. You understand? He sticks to it to a T. And he outthinks you, he outsmarts you. Evander was probably one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, as well as Lennox Lewis. I mean, they're unbelievable talents. So what's happening? The reason you're probably, why are you bringing this up? I think everyone. This is what I'm starting to feel on the internet, is trying to find my weakness. They're trying to find the one thing they could say to me that's going to make me go insane, that's going to make me snap, that's going to make me have a complete nervous breakdown. They're trying everything. They're coming at me with everything. You had people come after me because my wife has stage 4 breast cancer. They thought that would do it. They kept coming after me with my mom, making claims that I'm putting her in assisted living, and I don't care if she lives or dies. I stole my children's inheritance. They're trying everything in their power to find my weakness of where I will snap and go crazy. So I just wanted to leave this message for AMC No Limit Soldier. As much as I appreciate you making videos each and every day for me, because you're helping me get more recognized, you're wasting your time. I have no weaknesses. I don't. There is nothing you could say. There is nothing you're going to come up with, okay, that's going to hurt me. I know I'm a great father. I know I'm a great husband. And I know I'm a great son. So, they even tried the whole thing with the past with me, trying to find things in my past. Nah, it's nothing. There's nothing there, guys. It's a losing battle. The only thing that you're accomplishing when you make videos about the Ape Father is you're giving me more clout. You're giving me more views. And keep it coming. Listen, feel free to make 100 videos about me a day, because you're helping me out. And I just want to say, keep up the good work.